Who that? Microphone check, microphone check. Microphone check. We're gonna be filming at nighttime too, so we're just buying a bunch of different shit, getting ready for the pro league that'll be starting here at the crib, and then we're gonna move it over to this facility. 5-hour banger. Sundays during NFL. This is Chuck 7's. I set up way too early today. I was bored. Now I've just been sitting around. But you know, we're gonna use some cosmetical things like that light going on a touchdown, our own little touchdown celebration noise, and then boom, this thing comes on. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Boom. Let's go one more, one more. Okay. That'll do. Yeah, the Cornhole Kings are going to be hiring. We're looking for a team of people from a bunch of different states who want to get down, get aboard. They got a group of people. We need you to film like four to 10 games every week or 2 weeks. Be part of the team. Profit sharing, also paid. Our company is striving for the crown. We're not playing no games, but we're playing games. You see what I'm saying? We want to take over the whole market. We got 10 games we're about to release. We're gonna tiptoe through it. We got one game. You could go on my page. You can see a little trailer to it. It's called Battle Cup Baseball. If you are a big beer pong, water cup, whatever you want to call it. If you like playing that game right there, this is the next level. You're actually playing almost the same thing with a beautiful game of baseball mixed in between it. It's gonna rock your socks. Today we're gonna be doing a 3-team round robin, maybe a fourth one. We're about to start this little focus group. We're gonna get people to the house every Sunday. We're gonna start getting more people involved. We like to get the league up to about 8 teams, and commentation, beautiful referees, humor. At some point we like to get to halftime entertainment, and we want to keep you guys watching. This is not cornhole. Cornhole is boring as hell. You can't. It's an unwatchable sport. This game right here, you need a whole complete different type of throwing. You need to have short game for your threes. You need to watch out for the lines on the board. Those are called turnover lines. You land touching one of them lines, the ref's going to come in. He's going to point the other way, and he's going to say turnover. It's a 12-round game. Either team needs to win by 4 points or more. You go to overtime. This is one of these games where I feel like if I have 2 bad games in a row, I think the third game I'm going to sizzle them in. So it's very hard to be consistent in this game. Right now, the lowest score at a 12-round game is 9. The highest score held by Chuck 7's. I got to take, not a lot of people played this, but I got to take the credit at 68 points. I actually have that game recorded. It's on my page. And Cornhole Kings, we tried to release this product a little earlier. What you're looking at is not even the finished product. This is the old model. We're now in the Ferrari model. which is 3/4 PVC, direct print, laminated, all the best woods. So we took this game and we gave it a little bit of a, you know, the Hulk. We added the Hulk to it. Now it's a powerful force that, you know, you don't need 2 boards, you just need 1. It's more mobile. Take care of your shit. Don't leave your bags out in the sun. When you're done playing, put your shit away. If you notice, all my stuff, actually, you know what? See, I got bags out there in the sun just sitting there for about an hour. So, my fault. Listen, don't do it. Keep your shit in the shade. One day in the sun, it's over. Let me go move these too. Smart, you know. Stupid, yo. I'm sitting here telling you not to keep it in the sun, and my bags are in the sun. Yo, this turf right here, I bought this for $250. Some lady had it in her basement. I was going crazy trying not to spend $1,200 or $1,500 it would have cost me for this. Anybody looking for a piece of turf, you don't have to be this long and wide as ours. This shit's 32 feet or something like that. But this is a beautiful piece of, you know, grass. That's all I can say. It's going to last forever. Should buy it. You all should be playing on this. You all should be filming. Make it look professional. Send it to us. We'll put every game on our channel. We're starting up multiple leagues in different cities. Good old Chuck 7's. Yeah, there's nothing I could do about the sun. It's usually shady here all day. Starting about live time, 5:30. Yo, I gotta throw a couple bags. I can't sit here and not throw a bag. I'm coming in raw. Boom! Let's go. When you're playing, one bag you can keep right here. That's your 4th down field goal bag. Chuck 7's don't play. See, when I do something like that, what's going on? Well, they told me having a little party. Birthday? Yeah, my birthday's 10th. Shit, I was talking. I made that first one. I was not even gonna throw another, and then I threw these pathetic bags. So I would have scored 7 points. After that first bag, I would have cleared the board. Next player would have gone. After that first round, when you go into the second round, this is what the manual looks like. You have that broken down smaller, so you can use a dry erase marker. After the first round, the second round, if it's tied, the away team shoots first. If there's a score difference, the losing team always shoots first to start each round. It helps keep the game more competitive, and it stops the team winning from being able to run off with it too easily. We want this game to be a little stressful. I'm throwing 3 more bags because they're in my hand. Uh-huh. Boom. That'd be another 7 points right there. I wouldn't even need to shoot my fourth back. It's that easy. You need to have a little bit more of an arc, come in a little softer. If you're a slider, you want to try to land right here. That's it. Throwing your bag straight is real important for a bunch of reasons. That one right there, obviously, if you want to get it into this hole, but if you're throwing bag straight and you come too hard, you got a good chance to get it into the back hole. You get the 3 points, possession's over. It's not the 7, but in a lot of games, you will take threes by accident. We call 89-yard field goals. You'll take it. All right, 3 more. Field goal unit comes custom, yellow, white, or black. This is some old stuff I'm working with. Keep that in mind. You'll have fun though putting beatings on people in this game because it happens. I've had it done to me. It don't feel too good because somebody who's scoring a lot of points, they want to finish the game out. You might be mathematically eliminated by the 12th round, but if somebody's going for like their game high, they're going to want to finish the game. So it ends up being like the #1 college football team is playing like Spencer University, if that even exists. Complete annihilation, right? You want to run that score up. I do it to my friends. They do it to me. Don't feel too good, but guess what? Life goes on. We like to play one-on-one. We also like to play doubles. You can also have a third person on your team when we do this league. Doubles is much more celebration and stupidity. And I like stupidity, so that's what we're going to do. People should be arriving soon. It's a little hot out here. I'm trying to stay hydrated. Out here in Connecticut, Norwalk, Connecticut, Chuck 7's, the Iceman, Clutch Baggins, F Uno, the Bomber, Equip, Gummy. We got some players coming today. I'm known for my long 10-second touchdown celebrations. Get underneath the other team's skin. You know what I'm saying? You score a touchdown, you might as well act stupid. Yeah, so indoors, I got this facility. It's I get it for 4 hours for $100. Comes with a bartender. It's like a hall with a stage. It's unbelievable when you do good business with people, what they'll do for you in return. You know, so most likely when it gets real cold out here in the East Coast, we're going to move over to this club and we're going to start rocking in there. We're just right now working on getting people's this information about this game, especially the cornhole fans, and get this league going. Very competitive. Most cornhole leagues where we are, I don't know about other states, but you don't win nothing. These people pay $150 to be in a cornhole league. They don't win nothing. So Chuck 7's, I don't want people coming here for nothing. So I'm gonna have some prizes, some cash, some game giveaways. We got some other cheaper games coming out. This game right here is a little bit more on the high end side. No different than cornhole. But just keep in mind, there's a lot more work that goes into this game, all the parts that come with it and everything. Most cornhole boards are kind of made out of cheese wood, you know? So we like to give people a product that they're gonna be satisfied with. Take care of your shit, put your bags away. I guess for, we don't want to be sued, but we got to put AI music on, I guess, during these games when we film. Because I don't want to get no emails. I don't want no stupidity. We're just going to use some shit you never heard before, but we'll try to entertain you with the music. Nothing we could do about that. I might start up a political channel, too. I'm looking for some retards like myself that want to get down and maybe get a little political, but not too political, you know? Like, I don't want to get too political right now, but the only thing I've been interested in is the Charlie Kirk case. I ain't even paying attention to nothing else. Something don't smell right in that whole shit. It just don't even make no sense, you know? And that's all I got to say, you know? But if I found somebody to speak upon that, I got some questions that I don't hear nobody asking. That's why I want to get in on it. Like, you know, can't chase one guy around if that ain't the one to be chasing. Somebody better bring some cold beers. I'm not trying to drink that vodka today. You could go to my other page too. Actually, not my other page, but I do another character, Asif. I do some dumbass videos. You should check him out. It's stupidity. I like to make people laugh. And if I can make myself laugh, that's great too. I'm trying to drop bombs today. I'm trying to come up with some new touchdown dances. I already got this little thing I do when I hit my field goals. You know, you'll see it. It's like I'm pointing at the stars or something like that, but you'll see it. Last week, I think I was 0 for 9 on field goals. It was ridiculous. My teammates looking at me like, dude, what the hell's wrong with you? Most of the time when I'm live streaming and I'm on camera, I be putting on a good performance. You know, last week, terrible performance. No answers. No answers. Couldn't hit 7's. Wasn't even close most of the time. My 3s were terrible. My partner is kind of the same way. He's either like hot or cold. It's a real tough game, man. If you think you're coming in every game and you're putting up over 50 points, think again. It ain't happening. It ain't happening. The only person who can possibly do something like that is somebody who is so good at airmailing that they don't have to worry about the slide and they're just tossing them in the air. That's about it. I mean, I'd say 200 games that it's been played so far. I'd say around 20 people we let play this. One at Giant Stadium, we went down there early because we just had to break the game out. And people scoring like 30, 40 points average. That's it. That's average. And even though I scored 68 as that high, my game high, and that's actually the high ever so far with this game, I'm probably not shooting that again for a long time. So I really want to see somebody get this game and put up 12 rounds of touchdowns and score 84 points. You can score 96, which would mean that you'd have to get a bunch of 8-pointers every time, and that is definitely not happening. Definitely 100%. Nobody's ever scoring 96 points. I don't even care if there's a billion games played of this. Impossible. The way you can score 8 is a bag that was no good for 6, you know, landed in the end zone, but you didn't get 6 points, and then another bag was thrown and it brought that bag into the hole with it. That's 8 points. Or you scored 6 points, which is basically 2 tips have to be in the end zone. The back white line, you got to look from the side. You cannot break the plane of the back line. That's it. 2 tips, whatever which way you want to look at it. If you look from the side and the bag is breaking that plane, it is not 6 points. But let's say you did score 6 points. Now you can choose to either come up for your extra point, or from 28 feet back, you would use your 4th bag to try to score a 6 or a 7 to get those 2 points. A lot of people don't do it unless you've scored 6 points on your first possession and you think you're hot, and then you find out that you ain't scoring 2 times in a row like that. And then imagine that this is happening 12 times. This is why I said it's not happening. It's not happening. Never. ever. So we're gonna be banging them out today. We got a kid who was the first responder to an old ad. He comes here from about half hour away. He thinks this is the next big thing. He shows up every time. He wants to game all day. His nickname is the Bomber. Very competitive. I got some clips of him throwing bags and frustrated, and I like it, because people really come out here and they're trying to show and prove. I know I'm sitting here joking, but this game, you got to stay in the game. If you go down more than 13 points early, you're Dunsky. You're Dunsky. Because then you got to sit around and hope that you're going to score 7s and the other guy's going to score nothing. And that's not a good philosophy. That's not a winning attitude either. You got to come out, you got to perform, you got to make your 3 points, make your field goals. I'd have to say at least, man, maybe half of the games that I've lost, if you go back through the score and you're going to look at a bunch of zeros because you missed a bunch of field goals, and it's always the difference maker. Now, there's nothing you could do when you play somebody and they come out smoking and they put out, 30 to 40 points in the first half. There ain't nothing you could do about that. But what you can do is keep up with the Joneses, try to have no more than 1-0 out of those first 6 rounds, and maybe you have about 20 points, 23 points, and you're not being blown out. And then keep in mind, when we start the 7th round, you're shooting first because you're the losing team, so it gives you a chance to battle back, put that pressure on the person winning. If we were to let the winning team shoot first, I think too many blowouts would happen. So we keep it so the losing team doesn't get blown out that easy. And if you do, you've had your chances to come back and you just got smoked. I got about 6 8-point plays in my career. And what's crazy about it is I've ended 3 games by scoring an 8-pointer. I mean, that right there is nuts. That's what I'm saying. You ain't scoring 12 of them. And Chuck is decent. And I like to play out here on the turf because it's a beautiful setup. But I think people would much rather be out in the grass where the bags are absorbed a little bit more from the board and you'll have a better slide. When you're playing a hard surface, even though we got this beautiful turf, you're going to get a little bit more bounce, and you definitely got to be more consistent, straight, and soft because the bags are going to come in a little harder on the board, zipping off. I got one friend who throws bags at about 62 knots. They come in, you got to watch out when you're like behind the board because they come in, they go past you into the fucking woods. Bullets. He don't turn the bags over ever. No turnovers because he throws them so hard. They're either in or they're gone. That's why I started putting rugs behind the game because some of his bags go like 12 feet behind the board. If you're out in the concrete, you don't want that wear and tear. It's the other thing about playing on the concrete. Besides what I said about the sun will give a beating to your bags in one day if you just leave them out there. All right? Watch yourself. Let me turn this light off. Turn this light off. Just wanted to check. See if it looks stupid or not. Come on. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now. Hey, hello. Hello. Hey, this is Asif. What do you do? Come on. There we go. Damn, yo. How many times I gotta hit the button, yo? Is that what's gonna happen when somebody scores a touchdown? I gotta hit the thing 12 times, and then when the light finally comes on, the other guy's about to throw. Killing. Now here's something cool, probably stupid, but cool. We're gonna be getting custom crowns made. This is just some junk, But when you win a tournament around here, you're gonna get a nice crown, probably with your name on it, the tournament you won, stupid stuff like that. You can use these crowns to get into another tournament that pops up for free. So you win some crowns, you just keep using them to get in other tournaments, keep whooping everybody's ass, keep getting crowns, keep giving them in, keep whooping people's asses, get the crown, whoop people. You see what I'm saying? Chuck is stupid. We're going to be bringing a lot of humor. So right now I'm looking for comedians, most likely with a heavy sports knowledge, to be handling the commentation. It can't be me. I'm going to be busy. I got to be in the lab coming up with new stuff, manufacturing. We got a strong team, but we are still hiring. And like I said, on our site in about a week and a half. It's going to be on. You'll be able to get some information about working with us, which is a real simple thing. If you got access to a good group of people and you think they want to play this game and they'll play this game serious, we'll work something out where you get a board. We'll talk about a scoreboard and get these people together and have your own little round robins and tournaments and film everything. Send me the film. We might chop it up, whatever the case it is, but we'll start showing all your games live or not live, but either way, through our channel to expose what you're doing because you're part of the team. And especially if you guys are having games where people are setting records for points or a game that ends up 70 to 62, we want to see that. We want that to go up to the site. And we want to start spreading the love and get this thing from city to city and start getting smaller leagues going. And at some point, you know, because Rome wasn't built in a day, maybe this takes 2 days, you know, bada bing. I'm joking, but we want to go hard. The goal, ooh, look at the wind. Look at the wind. That's one problem with this scoreboard. When you start getting going and it's windy, it's just flying. Boom, let's go. See that flag right there? Greatest country in the world. You know? There's always something people can complain about. You know? But this country, people should be doing the most little amount of complaining. Vote. Stop complaining. Stop going out in the street with fucking signs, you know, about your feelings and shit like that, man. Stay educated, make money, stay away from all that nonsense, because if you're out in the street, you ain't working. That's it. It's that simple. You get caught up with a bunch of other jerky-ass people that are running around and things too, you know? Let's go. Stay sane. Keep the mind focused. You ain't nothing without a working brain. That's what me and my friends always say. If your brain don't work, it's over. It's over. Oh, shit. Oh, come on, baby. Oh, man. I did that 5 times while driving once. Today, nothing, you know? Oh, it's beautiful out, man. Where are people? Yeah, everybody's always late, you know? That flag, so beautiful. I might make people, we're gonna play the national anthem. I might make everybody at the national anthem go up and give that thing a quick hug before we even start, you know? Just so I know you about that life. Don't be mad at the flag. The flag ain't do nothing. Oh, chuck some goddamn bags. I need some food. We got sausage, we got burgers. Let's go. Oh, root beer. My boy got one of my business partners here. He got 7 ice cream shops, man. I keep telling him, bro, you don't never bring me no goddamn ice cream. Ever. Ever. I say, you even tell me you throw ice cream out. Throw it to me. I'm wide open. I'm open. Throw it. Fuck. I even told him, listen, cuz, send me a text and say, yo, store number 4 has a big bucket of ice cream in the fridge. Go grab it, cuz I'm there. I'm there. What's the problem? He's the Iceman. You'll see him. He throws bags. They come in on a 45-degree angle. Some shit. I don't know. But when he's on, watch out. Watch out. For some reason, when he plays me and he's winning, he likes to throw a lot of chatter, you know? And he said, and then he'll start saying dumb shit like, oh, maybe I should throw with my other hand. I tell him every time, I say, yo, when you got like a 10-point lead, bro, don't start talking shit. That ain't enough. You keep doing it, and then Chuck comes back. Throw with your left hand. Cuz, come on, man. You're supposed to have the attitude to smoke my boots. Throw with your other hand. And then he puts up a bunch of zeros, and Chuck comes back and wins. So you got to watch how much trash talk is out here. I like to just celebrate my touchdowns and not throw little comments to the other team. You know, maybe when they miss threes, I might say, call him Ray Finkel. I'll get stupid with it. We brought this to the Mecca. It's called the Truck Bar. It's here in Connecticut. It's the Mecca of cornhole. We brought it up here and we just went around just talking to some people. And from what most people had said, a common thing that they said was, I could see that this game looks like much more fun. And that's it, man. You know, I just want you all to have fun. This is very competitive gaming. This ain't no nonsense game that people who love cornhole are gonna play and say this is nonsense. They're gonna like it. This might even help with your cornhole play. You know, if you're good at cornhole and you're trying to be better, and then you could step to this game and you could be good, I think you're gonna overall finesse the way you throw bags, because this got that short game too. You're gonna train your arm so heavily to be able to be, you know, what's the word I'm looking for? You're just gonna be unstoppable, you know? Maybe good practice. Cornhole, I just can't throw the bags the way they need to be thrown. I mean, I could throw them and land on the side I want, but for some reason my arm is like, yo, dude, just don't play no more. You ain't throwing the bags the right way. But this, I'll sit around all day trying to figure out how to throw the bag the right way so I could put that beating on people. When we went down to the Giants game, this chick was coming from, I think, New Jersey. And she saw the game, came right up, we got the game out, and she wanted to play one-on-one. Now I'm thinking to myself, like, man, this girl ain't never played this game one time, and she wants to go one-on-one. Okay. Yo, this chick was smoking my boots 20-3 at halftime. I came back like a beast in the second half. Yo, I was even telling my friends, I was like, yo, I can't let this girl win. And I'm gonna be honest, I'm not even like that, sexist and no shit like that. I was just like, yo, I just don't, you know, this is the first girl to play this game, dude, and she's like whooping me in front of all these people. And I came back, made it a good game. Actually, this girl's from Canada, stupid. What am I thinking? She's from Canada, and I still got her number, and she said when everything was ready, she wants to get involved because she knows in Canada, people will play this game. So, you know, we had fun. She almost beat me. I think I ended up winning by like the 4 points. She had the hot first half. I had a hot second half. And the game was over. And it wasn't even high scoring. But she came out and she was doing some things when she scored, and the energy, I loved it, you know, because if you're coming, I like to see people with intensity. If people didn't like to play the game, they wouldn't even have any intensity when they're playing it. But this is just we call it the juggernaut. You don't want to get your ass whooped out there. I always say when you're losing and you can't win, just play for respect. Or if you got to play more games that day, keep throwing good bags, stay focused, wait till the next game, and start dropping them. All right, we're coming back live at 5:30, yo. I got to get out of here, yo. I just be rambling and rambling. Bada bing, bada boom. Adios.